You've tried everything: affiliate marketing, drop shipping, content creation, even launching a course. You've invested in programs. You've followed all the advice, but nothing has quite clicked the way you want it. Yet, despite the setbacks, you refuse to give up. You're not cut out for the 9-to-5 grind, working for somebody else. And you know that deep down, working for somebody else will never be the life you want. That's why you're still here. You're putting in the effort, determined to make this work. Whether that means running deliveries in between working your business or staying up late after shifts to build something real, you're willing to do what it takes. If that's you, then listen up, because today I'm sharing that missing piece that can finally change the game. If you're done chasing that next big opportunity and want to build something that brings in leads and sales consistently, you need a system that works for you, even while you're out making ends meet. And that starts with a lead magnet. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why you need a lead magnet, how it turns cold traffic into engaged subscribers, and why it's the one thing successful online businesses have in common. No more throwing things at the wall and hoping they stick. This is how you finally start building momentum that doesn't rely on luck. I was tired of feeling like I was always one step away from success, constantly trying new things, but never quite getting traction. I knew I wanted out of that cycle of trading time for money, but I had bills to pay. So I found a way to make it work. I drove deliveries while I built my business between orders. I wasn't willing to quit on my dreams, and I wasn't willing to go back to a regular job either. And guess what? Once I set up a lead magnet, everything changed. I went from chasing leads to waking up to new subscribers every day. People who actually wanted to work with me. And now I want to show you how you can do the same. If you're serious about creating a business that works for you, drop a comment below with leads on autopilot, and I'll send you a free guide to get your first lead magnet set up. Stop waiting for the perfect opportunity. Let's start building it now. People love free stuff, but when it's done right, a lead magnet is more than just a giveaway. It's an entry point into your world. Instead of chasing potential customers, you attract them by offering something genuinely useful in exchange for their email. Once they opt in, you've opened a line of communication that allows you to continue to provide value and build trust. Rather than hoping somebody stumbles across your page again, a lead magnet helps you take control of that connection. I know this firsthand. When I was first trying to build my online income, I wasn't new to the idea. I'd already tried so many different things. I'd spent money on courses, joined online business groups, and even started a few projects, but nothing really clicked. I knew I wanted out of that 9-to-5 grind for good, and I was willing to do whatever it took to make it happen. That meant picking up delivery shifts while I worked on my business, using every spare moment to build something. And the moment I created my first lead magnet, a simple checklist to help independent workers turn one-time customers into repeat clients, I saw an immediate shift. Instead of relying on luck, I was building a predictable system. I started getting leads every day, not from an algorithm that could change at any time, but from people who wanted to work with me directly. Now, to make it truly effective, keep it simple but highly relevant. A short guide, checklist, template, or toolkit works better than an overwhelming ebook that no one finishes. If you're a freelancer, giving away a freelancer's pricing cheat sheet makes you that go-to resource when they are ready to hire somebody for pricing help. If you run an online boutique, offering a 10-minute wardrobe refresh guide keeps your brand top of mind when they do need style advice. Not every lead is a good lead. If you've ever tried launching a business before, you already know that not everyone who's interested actually buys. A lead magnet naturally pre-qualifies your audience because only those who actually care about what you have to offer will sign up. Early on, though, I made the mistake of trying to appeal to everyone. My first lead magnet was too broad. It attracted people who were just curious rather than those who were actually wanting to build something. When I refined that lead magnet to focus on workers who want to transition into full-time business owners, the people signing up were also more likely to take action. For instance, if you're building a business as a digital consultant, you might be tempted to offer a generic how to start an online business guide. But that could attract people who aren't serious about the work. Instead, a better lead magnet would be the three-step process to get your first paying customer online, which speaks directly to people that are ready to take action. And again, if you've ever tried and failed at an online business before, you know how hard it is to keep believing in yourself. A lead magnet helps you build confidence in your expertise while you're also proving your credibility to others. People don't buy from strangers, they buy from people that they trust. A well-crafted lead magnet shows potential clients that you're not just another person online trying to sell them something. You actually know what you're talking about. I remember the first time someone messaged me after downloading my roadmap and said, "I've tried so many things before, but your guide finally made it click." That's when I knew I wasn't just throwing another opportunity at people. I was helping them break through that confusion that had held them back before. Later, when I introduced my paid offer, they were excited to take the next step because they had already seen results from the free value that I had provided. If someone downloads your first client blueprint and actually lands a client from it, they're going to see you as the mentor that they need. When they're ready for deeper strategies, they'll already trust you to guide them. And you know that when you're building an online business, you know that relying on social media alone is a mistake. One algorithm change, one shadow ban, and your audience disappears. A lead magnet protects you from that by turning casual visitors into email subscribers that you actually own. I used to spend hours trying to figure out why my engagement dropped overnight or why my content wasn't reaching the right people. But once I set up a lead magnet, I no longer felt like I was at the mercy of a platform. I was building a real audience, one that wasn't going anywhere. Instead of relying solely on social media, a lead magnet allows you to build a direct connection with potential clients and customers. You can follow up, nurture those relationships, and convert subscribers into buyers over time. Imagine having a list of hundreds of people genuinely interested in your business. That's what a lead magnet makes possible. Imagine working on your business between gig shifts, and every time you check your email, you have new leads waiting for you. That's the power of a lead magnet. It's like setting up a system that works while you focus on building your business. I used to spend all my free time scrolling through different side hustle opportunities, wondering if I was missing something. But once I started directing people to my own lead magnet, I realized opportunities weren't something that you find. They're something that you create. I wasn't just another person hoping for a break. I was actively bringing people into my business every single day. With simple automation tools, you can make this work 24/7. If a potential client downloads your first client blueprint, you can follow up with emails that teach them how to position their offer, show them real success stories from others who've done it, and offer a next level resource, coaching program, or service. Instead of waiting for things to take off, you create a steady stream of people that are interested in working with you. The difference between people who struggle online and those who make it is simple. The ones who make it have a system that works for them, even when they're not actively working. Now that you're ready to stop chasing opportunities and start creating them, it's time to build a lead magnet that attracts the right people, builds trust, and brings in consistent leads for your business. The goal is to stop relying on luck. Stop waiting for the perfect business model to show up and take control of your income. Because if you've come this far, you're still working, you're still trying, you're still figuring it out, but you are so much closer than you think. Now, if this is making sense and you want to just skip the guesswork, check the description for my free guide in how to create lead magnets. Everything you need to get started today. And don't forget, if you're serious about building an online business and want real-time support, come join my Dream to Done community. We're discussing this topic and more every single week. Link is in the description. Now, if you've ever tried to convince somebody to buy from you cold, you know how awkward and exhausting it can be. But when somebody already knows, likes, and trusts you, selling becomes effortless. A lead magnet helps warm up your audience before you ever pitch them, making your offers feel like the next logical step. Instead of a pushy sales pitch, I learned this the hard way. I thought I needed to hustle hard way, send more DMs and consistently sell. But no matter how much I pushed, it felt like I was getting nowhere. The moment I shifted to attracting people with a lead magnet first, everything changed. Instead of chasing potential customers, I had people coming to me directly, already interested. My lead magnet did the heavy lifting, and by the time we talked, they were already convinced that I was the right fit. If you're tired of getting ghosted or feel like you have to beg for a sale, a lead magnet turns that conversation around. It positions you as the expert, someone worth paying for. So when you finally do make an offer, people are ready to buy. Unlike constantly posting content that disappears in a day, a lead magnet is an evergreen asset. You create it once, and it continues to bring in new leads for months or even years. This means no more scrambling to keep up with content trends or feeling like you have to constantly show up to attract new customers. I remember working long shifts during deliveries, trying to fit in time to post online, but feeling burnt out and overwhelmed. I set up a lead magnet, connected it to an automated system, and now, instead of manually finding leads, my business is growing in the background while I worked on other things. Every time I checked my email, there were new subscribers waiting for me. Maybe you're juggling multiple responsibilities while you're trying to grow your business. A lead magnet can give you that breathing room. It can allow you to step back while you're still building momentum. Instead of constantly chasing new customers, you're creating a system where they come to you on autopilot. And no matter what type of business you want to build, whether it's digital products, coaching, freelancing, e-commerce, a lead magnet fits into any model. It's the first step into a predictable process that takes people from curious to ready to buy. I've tried a little bit of everything: affiliate marketing, content creation, digital products, even offering one-on-one services. And the thing that made every business model easier was a lead magnet. It gives you control over your audience no matter what you're selling. For example, a photographer freelancer might use a pricing guide on how to hire a great photographer checklist to attract serious clients. A course creator might offer a free mini training or a cheat sheet that will lead into the full program. E-commerce sellers might use a discount code or a product guide to get potential buyers onto their email lists. Instead of trying to guess where your next customer is coming from, you'll build a repeatable system that works across different platforms and business models. Most people struggle with social media because they're focused on vanity metrics like followers and views. But none of that matters if it doesn't turn into real business. A lead magnet helps convert social media attention into actual sales by giving people a reason to stay connected beyond just scrolling. I used to post online hoping for engagement, but I didn't have a plan of what to do with it. But once I started promoting my lead magnet, everything changed. Instead of just getting likes, I was building an email list full of potential customers. My audience wasn't just watching my content. They were signing up to hear more from me. In order to build your social media the smart way, Start using your lead magnet as a way to capture your audience's attention and keep them coming back. Mention it in your posts, add it to your bio, and talk about it on your videos. When you do this, your content stops being just entertainment and starts being a customer-generating machine. And relying on social media for your business is risky. Platforms change. We all saw what happened to TikTok. Reach drops, and overnight your audience can disappear. But when you have a lead magnet that builds your email list, you own your audience. No algorithm can take that away from you. I've seen posts go viral, bringing in tons of traffic, only for the engagement to just die out just as fast. But the one thing that never disappeared? The emails that were collected from the lead magnet. No matter what happens on social media, I still have a way to reach my audience, nurture those relationships, and make sales. If you're serious about long-term success, a lead magnet is non-negotiable. It gives you stability in an unstable online world. Instead of being at the mercy of platforms that can change the rules at any time, you have a direct line to your audience, allowing you to sell whenever you want, without permission from an algorithm. If you've explored online opportunities before but haven't found the right fit, this is the missing piece. A lead magnet gives you the control, consistency, and confidence that you need to finally make online business work for you. Instead of jumping from idea to idea, hoping something sticks, the strategy builds a system that works, even while you're handling deliveries or side gigs to fund your business. It's time to create a lead magnet that attracts the right people, nurtures trust, and brings in consistent leads for your business. By now, you can see why lead magnets are a must-have for any online business. If you're serious about growing, grab the free guide in the description. And don't forget to check out the next video on the screen where we learn more about building a business online. And drop leads on autopilot if you want to send me that link. Let's build something real on your terms. And if you want to be part of a supportive, action-driven community, come join my free Dream to Done group where we discuss strategies, share wins, and help each other, support each other in their online journeys. Again, click on that link in the description. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.